guys, it's George from Wanderer George, part of the Weird Wanderers clan, and today I'm going to be doing like a little sort of explanation of the current debate that's going on between Samsung and Apple with all their lawsuits and such. I was a little confused, and there wasn't that much on the internet to explain it all to me, but I'm going to try and put it in the simplest of terms and just explain it to you. So, first of all, as you know, all the smartphones sort of came around the time of the iPhone. It started off with the Trio 600, which was by Palm, and it featured the GSM and CDMA models, and it had 32 megs of RAM. In 2007, the iPhone was released, and the iPhone showcased a multi-touch operating system with great media capabilities. And also in 2007, Android was released, which Google's open source operating system became a major player. Then in 2009, they were both followed by the Motorola Droid. The model was the first major hit for the Android platform. And now I'll go on to the legal battle, which is between Apple and Samsung as they stand. Apple was founded on April the 1st, 1976. Apple is today the largest publicly traded company in the world by market capitalization. Samsung was founded in 1938, and Samsung produces around the fifth of South Korea's total exports, and its revenues are larger than many countries' GDP. GDP is like average income or whatever. First strike was by Apple to Samsung, and this was labelled a slavish copy. Apple hit Samsung with 16 claims against the slavish copying of the iPhone and iPad design. Then Samsung struck back, and Samsung counterattacked, stating that Apple infringed on 10 of its patents, like 3G and wireless technology. Number 3 was labelled breaking the code. Samsung demanded to see the iPhone and iPad in order to judge whether its own future products might be infringing. And then the fourth strike was Apple's victory. A German court issued a preliminary injunction preventing Samsung from selling Galaxy Tab 10.1 in every EU nation except the Netherlands. Mark 5. Germany's ban. Samsung is prohibited from selling its Galaxy Tab 10.1 in Germany. In the Mark 6 was the disappearance. During IFA event in Berlin, the Galaxy Tab 7.7's all demo units and promotional material swiftly and mysteriously disappeared. Mark 7. Samsung is prohibited from selling Galaxy Tab 10.1 in Australia. And then Samsung hit back with the revenge. Apple was ordered to reveal the iPhone 4S source code, and Samsung tried to ban sales of the device in Australia. But the fight is not over. The judge overseeing the Australian case between Apple and Samsung postponed the trial on Samsung's infringement allegations until March 2012, which is around a couple months ago, I guess. And as the market stands this was 2011, of course, because that's the latest details I can get. Samsung is a huge semiconductor supplier for Apple. Last year, the company spent $8 billion on parts through their deal. But Apple produced and sold 25 million iOS devices this year, in 2011, using Samsung supplies. Both companies are dependent on each other. If their relationship was to sour, Apple would run into production problems and Samsung would suffer a huge financial hit. This is why the companies are keeping their legal battles independent of their business dealings. The current market share of 2007 was, Apple and Samsung are major players, but how big is their influence on the market? Well, as you can see, the operating system is mainly used on mobiles. 43% is Android. Symbian comes up with 22%, iOS comes up with 18%, and others, which is 16%, such as non-smartphones and stuff like that. The smartphone market share in 2011, the first quarter of 2011, of course, Apple iPhone sales were at 19%, and Samsung smartphone sales were at 13%. You may be asking, is there a winner? This legal battle may cause great damages to both companies and prejudice the consumer. Samsung's Galaxy devices are very similar to Apple's designs, but Samsung is not the first company to be influenced by innovative design. Samsung moved to the top position among smartphone manufacturers in the third quarter of 2011, bumping Apple. Samsung smartphone shipments increased by 223.3% from Q3 2010, accounting for 20% of the overall market. Apple has extensive patent portfolio, however does it make sense for the Apple to be able to sue anyone from developing things such as a rectangular product shape with all four corners uniformly rounded? And that is the question. I got this information offline, just bundled together a load of information, and I hope this video helped explain the current situations that are going on between Apple and Samsung, and just helps you to understand where they stand in the market. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the animations and stuff. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, do all that awesome stuff, maybe even favorite. But peace off.